3. There it is. Yay! So in honor of Bell Let's Talk Day, we're talking to so many people. We couldn't talk on Bell Let's Talk Day without talking to Cheryl McMillan.
Hi, everyone.
Awesome. So Cheryl, tell us a little bit about who you are.
Well, my name is Cheryl McMillan, and I am the manager of peer support services and family support services here at CMHA Grey Bruce. I've been in the peer support field for 15 plus years now. So I've seen a lot of changes throughout the year. And I think one of the biggest changes is the contributions that Bell has been able to make in the fight against stigma, which is a big, big part of peer support. So yeah, very excited to be here.
Yay! And I know when we talked about arranging this interview to run on Bell Let's Talk Day, I said, Cheryl, like out of all the interviews we did last year, yours had the most views. So
that's awesome,
right? Because
yeah.
People, when they hear peer support, maybe they don't know what it is about. Maybe they don't know like what it is. And so that's why I think most people watched it. So I think that's our first question. What is peer support?
So peer support is absolutely amazing. So we have peer support workers. So they are people who have their own lived experience. So that might be with either mental health and or addiction, substance use issues, whatever. And they intentionally share part of their lived experience and recovery journey to foster connection and hope with those going through something similar. So we're not clinicians, we're not therapists. We are people with our own story and our own journey, and we walk alongside people. And so that can be system navigation, figuring out, well, which support is what's out there, how do I do this? It could be connecting with support groups or individually peer support, lots of different types of ways that we can help. But the main thing is to offer that sense of connection and hope, because anybody who is struggling either with mental health and or substance use, it can be very isolating and very scary. And so to know that you can talk to somebody who's been there and made it to the other side can be very comforting.
And you put it so well, it gives hope. And the power is always with the connection, to feel like somebody's walking alongside this journey with you that knows what the path's going to look like or what it might feel like because they've walked a path that's similar in the past themselves. I love that.
So then, if you think of it in this way, so like if you were to get a new dog or a new cat, you're going to go and talk to somebody who you have as a friend or, someone in your circle who already has a dog or a cat. Well, is this normal? What did you do for this? Or what kind of toys do they like? Right. So it's kind of around the same thing, but around mental health and substance use.
Oh, that's so good, right? Because I'm going to call you up and say, Cheryl, I just got this dog. I've never had a dog before in my life. Is it normal that the dog gets up 4 times in the night and wants to pee? Like, yeah, exactly. Oh, so well put. And then when you think about peer support as an umbrella, there is a ton of pieces underneath there. Can you talk about some of the different pieces?
Yeah, so there's 2 main categories that we have here at CMHA Grey Bruce. There are lots and lots and lots of different types of peer support. So, there's maybe peer support with first responders or peer support with, folks in the military. But here at CMHA, we have our 2 main ones, which is peer and family. So our family support workers offer peer support to either a loved one or an effective other who is supporting their person with either mental health and or substance use. So, that is a big job in itself. And sometimes the helpers need help. So any family member or loved one who is needing information, education, system navigation, or just connection and support, we have two ways you can access the family support. So in the community, but we also have a family support worker who is stationed at Grey Bruce Health Services in partnership with them to offer support and connection to those coming into the emergency department, or if their loved one is on the inpatient unit there.
Nice.
So yeah, so that's our family support. And so they have lots of different types of services and groups and programming. And so if anybody is interested in that, all they have to do is call CMHA and we can get you connected to the right people. We also have our peer support in the community. So that's the people who themselves have had the illness or the mental health struggle or the substance use issue. And so, like I said before, they share, intentionally share part of their story and recovery journey. And so we have workers in the community. And then also we have a worker stationed at Grey Bruce Health Services. So if anybody's ever presenting to the emergency department in a mental health emergency, you know, there is a peer support worker there. They can ask to see the peer support worker and have that connection there, or if they are admitted to the inpatient unit. So lots of different ways to access peer support. We can do it virtually. We still do in person. We could do it on the phone. It's whatever is the best fit for the person. We really try to meet people where they're at, because every single person is at a different place at a different day. And yeah, we don't want to add more stress. We want it to work for them. So we really do our best to try to meet people where they're at. And maybe that's going for a walk. You know, it can look very different for every person. And that's why I think peer support is so magical, because we really do try to fit it around the person.
I've always thought of it like there can sometimes be so many barriers to or conceived barriers, right? Whether they're psychological or physical. And I've often thought of peer support as the gate that magically appears in the fence. It's like, oh, now I'm on here on the other side, and look at all the services that are available to me. And the gatekeepers were folks who had found their own gate through experience. So I love that.
Yeah. One other quick thing I want to talk about, we have a very exciting new program coming called the CMHA Recovery College. So it is a new initiative for us here. It's not a new initiative. There's lots of CMHAs across the province and across, you know, Canada who have recovery colleges. So they did start in the UK and they've quickly made their way here. And so it is a fabulous way to share information. So we have courses. It's set up like a college. And so we don't have clients and we don't have patients. We have students, and these students come and learn. And so some of our courses are either co-produced and co-delivered by people who have lived experience, but also experts in the field who may have added knowledge or, you know, added experience with a certain topic. And so some of our recovery college courses that we're going to be launching April 1st is going to be self-esteem, isolation and COVID. We have our WRAP program, which is our Wellness Recovery Action Plan group. And then we have mindfulness. So lots of wonderful courses coming up. We've got a whole bunch back in the bucket that we're working on. And every semester there'll be courses that are offered and people can sign up. So there's going to be two ways to do that by going to our website. It's not there yet. It will be soon. Yes, more information will be coming out. But when we are ready, we will put out a media blast, and there will be information that you can log on and register on our website. And if computers are not your thing, that's okay too. You can just call CMHA and talk to our receptionist here, and she can help get you signed up as well. So stay tuned for more information on the Recovery College, and we hope to go live April 1st, but there will be information up before then so people can sign up for courses.
It's amazing because it really is about, you know, strategies that have helped, strategies that can help, new skills that you want to put in your bucket. And again, learning from someone who this is a skill that worked for them, and this is somebody taught them. And this is all just like sharing that wealth of awesomeness.
And for all of our programs, including the Recovery College, it's for anybody. Anybody who, you know, wants to learn can sign up for a course. Anybody who is wanting connection, you know, sign up for peer support. Lots of people have already come through our doors and continue to come back and check in. So really wanting to foster that sense of community as well, because it is so important, and lots of friendly faces here at CMHA.
That wear really cool hats.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, again, if anybody wants to learn more or connect or talk, there are various ways to do that. So we have Uno Numero,
Yes.
which is so exciting.
Yes.
So they can call the office 519-371-3642. We do have a toll-free number for folks that are calling, like say from Kincardine or Lucknow, where it's long distance. So 888-451-CMHA, I believe, is that number.
I think so.
And then you can follow us on Facebook. We put tons of stuff on Facebook, and then there's a peer support Facebook page as well.
Yes.
And our website there, I swear to goodness, there's always something new being posted on our website. Like it really is full of a ton of stuff, and is always changing and growing and updated. So Cheryl McMillan, Manager of Peer Support, thank you so much for talking to us. Happy Bell Let's Talk Day.
Happy Bell Let's Talk Day. Keep the conversation going.
Right, today and every day.
That's right.
Awesome.
Thanks, Jackie.
Thank you.